Sam Darnold is a Super Bowl champion.
That he is.
I'm joined once again by Alex. You know the deal. Brotherhood Ballad. The content has been absolutely flowing. I finally got around to posting all of the videos we recorded last weekend of the illustrious Rombo Rumble 2026. It was such a good time. Looking back, I mean, I can't believe we had all three of the Dunlaps. That was absolutely huge. Man, I was so excited all day for this game. Super Bowl 60. I knew the halftime was something that I was not looking forward to. I thought that the game would keep me entertained and then I'd take a little bit of a break for the halftime, but the game was just a snooze fest. My dad loved it because he loves defense, but just
Yeah.
horrible. Drake May, I think, has the worst playoff EPA ever. The fumbles, the sacks, the O-line couldn't guard anybody. Will Campbell, I mean, I know it's only been 1 year, but do you think he's a bust?
No, I think it's crazy to call Will Campbell a bust, especially because he was hurt during the season.
Do you
I
think
don't
he
think
needs to be
that's.
moved to guard though?
Oh God, yeah, dude. He should have been moved to guard before he even started at tackle in the NFL, bro.
I agree.
He's not good at his dude. He has like T-Rex arms, bro. His arms are tiny. I mean, it was really hard to watch. As somebody who enjoys the sport thoroughly, I was not a fan of that game in any way. There was no redeeming qualities about that game. I mean, shout out Jason Myers, I guess, but other than that, I mean, watching that from start to finish, the fact that there was still a live first touchdown bet in the third quarter tells you how bad that game really was.
It was dreadful. I think the storyline I was really looking forward to all game was who was going to win MVP. And Kenneth Walker ended up winning. But do you think they got it right? I mean, he had good stats, 27 carries, 135 yards. Do you think they got that one right, or do you think it should have been Darnold or even Jason Myers? I mean, he was kind of a long shot, 13-1, but like, do you think they got it right with Walker?
I mean, who else are you going to give it to? You're not going to give a field goal kicker the MVP of the Super Bowl. It just doesn't work like that. Sam Darnold respectfully didn't even have that good of a game. If he played like that against the Patriots, or yeah, if he played like that, how he did against the Rams, they would have got fucking murdered in the NFC Championship.
I agree. I think it definitely should have been one of those years where it really should have just been Seahawks Rams for the Super Bowl because those I feel like were the two best teams in the playoffs and throughout the year. I think Denver, it would have been really interesting if Bo Nix didn't get hurt. We can always have that what if
Yeah.
because yeah, Drake May had a really good season considering it's his
Yeah, against
second
a bunch of
year.
shit teams.
I know. I mean, and I feel like he was getting so much praise. People thought he should have been the MVP, yada,
I
yada, yada. Drake, the Schedule May, is a hilarious nickname for him. Drake Maybe, whatever you want to call it. Just very disappointing. I think in terms of the stage, I think was just too big for him. I think for the Patriots, this was just a huge overachievement season. Like going from 4-13 to 14-3 is a huge achievement. Mike Vrabel's an absolute dog. I'm really confused about the Tom Brady situation where he's kind of just not really acknowledging, he's like, "Oh, I don't really have any skin in the game for the Super Bowl." Like, I know you're for the Raiders and all that, like go Mendoza, all that stuff, but you gave them 20 years of your life. Like, what are you doing? You can say, "Hey, I'm pulling for the Patriots." Like, what are we doing, Tom Brady? So, I don't know. He's all
Yeah,
he's
that.
all Mr. Fox and Mr. Raider. So I don't know.
Yeah, he's too busy dancing on Alex Earl in some random ass fucking nightclub. He doesn't give a fuck about the Patriots anymore.
Shout out to Bill Belichick. Should have been a first ballot. Like he should have been the first one on the list. I mean, Larry Fitzgerald, Drew Brees, some other good names. Lynn Swann, an absolute legend for the Steelers. I thought it was a pretty solid class. Shout out to all those guys. Just a really disappointing game overall. Drake May,
You
he
mean
was
Drake
number
maybe?
one worst EPA in the playoffs for a quarterback. You know who number two was? It's I think it's basically like estimated or it's some number. It's basically like efficiency wise.
Mm,
Number two was an older quarterback that did ended up winning it all.
let me know. John Elway?
2015 Peyton Manning, the corpse of Peyton Manning, when he dragged the Broncos to the Super Bowl and ended up winning, I think, in 2015. So,
Yeah, that's because he played half of a Cam Newton that didn't care about jumping on the ball. So,
yeah. And he had the neck issues, I know, at the end with the Colts. So, Drake May has a lot to learn from this. And I think it'll just be that punch in the mouth that he needed because if the Patriots were to win it all, I mean, the hype that he would have would be insurmountable because that 2024 class, like we talked about so many times, is going to be a class that's always scrutinized, always looked at under a microscope. I think it's safe to say that I know Caleb Williams is starting to come into his own. How would you rank them? Like an end of season ranking of the 2024 class? Do you think Drake May has to be number one or
oh man, I don't know. I mean, does he? Like, just
I
because he
think
made, does he? I mean, look who he beat in the playoffs.
would you take Caleb Williams over him?
Come on.
Bo Nix? Do you think Bo Nix had a good enough year to warrant him number one? I think it's pretty close with the top three. I mean, after that, I think it falls off a cliff with Penix and then falls off an even deeper cliff with McCarthy. Don't
Does
even
he
get me
even
started.
count? Like, yeah, I mean,
The
I think
fact that
Bo.
the Vikings took McCarthy before Nix should be a
They
crime.
also they also took JJ McCarthy over a quarterback that took them the 14 wins the season before, and then justified it by, oh, he had a bad playoff game because yeah, because nine's gonna do so much better for you, even though he was shit at Michigan. That's what happens when you have Blake Corum, Colston Loveland, Roman Wilson, all these skill players that are good. He's a fucking bum.
You're not going to learn anything about a quarterback if all he's doing is handing it off and running RPOs and that's it. I've
I
heard
would be.
allegedly, I just wanted to throw this at you before if you had any more thoughts on the Super Bowl, but I did hear a rumor that it could be in play for the Raiders to trade the number one pick for a huge package and put all their chips into the 2027 quarterback pool with Arch Manning, Lenore Sellers, CJ Carr, Julian Sayin, all those guys. Do you think the Raiders should take Mendoza and ride it out with him, or do you think that they should kind of cash in the chips now while they have the number one pick, and wait for next year?
Wow. I mean, Arch Manning fucking sucks. So I don't know why they would. I don't know why they would draft him, but the others I can see, like Lenora Sellers in Las Vegas. Oh
Brendan
my,
Sorsby. I think Sam Levitt will be eligible to be drafted.
Brennan Sorsby's so overrated. I don't think he's gonna be shit at Tech. Uh, I mean,
DJ Lagway at Baylor.
DJ Lagway. Um,
Shout out Fafita, bro. I hope Fafita gets drafted.
that would be sick, wouldn't it?
Like even in the seventh round, I don't even care, bro.
Like if he made a starting roster, would you get his NFL jersey?
Hopefully it's in green, motherfucker.
So the Jets.
I'm so glad Mendoza's hopefully going to the Raiders and not that horrible
What if he? What
organization.
if? What if like Mendoza just doesn't get drafted in the first round? Like, what do you think?
He
Like, why
falls
do you
like
think?
Shador.
Yeah, like, why do you think that would be if like something crazy happened where like Mendoza doesn't get drafted till like the sixth round?
I think the only situation to where Mendoza doesn't go number one overall is if he gets like arrested with from now until the draft. He has to like get arrested, or there
He
has to
gets
be a Ray
arrested.
Rice video that comes out, or he like murders somebody, or there has to be something completely wrong because to my knowledge, I think he's got his head screwed on pretty good, and he's not going to ruin his draft stock like Shador did with those garbage interviews he gave, being cocky. Mendoza literally was saying how his team won the Heisman, not him. Like he's probably the most selfless Heisman we've had since who knows, RG3 maybe? Like
Oh my God! Shout out RG3.
everybody else since then has just been I mean, I guess Devontae Smith, I mean, he seems like a good guy, but everybody else it just seems like
I mean, do we really count Devontae Smith's COVID Heisman?
No. I mean, I guess Joe Burrow, like he had the aura, like he kind of got it just by being a dog and having one of the best offenses, but come
Joe
on.
Burrow's kind of a hoe.
He's kind of just a diva, bro. Like
He's crying about how he might retire because like he puts in everything for his team and they give him nothing back. Like, bro, you make fucking a astronomical amount of money to do what millions and millions of kids want to do, and you're crying about not being able to win. Like, come on.
I
Fine,
think
retire. The league would be better without you.
you're just injured half the time anyway, more than half the time anyway, so it doesn't
You
even
had
matter.
one good run where you made the Super Bowl. I would rather watch Rodgers do ayahuasca and then give some crazy ass interview than listen to Joe Burrow fucking cry and complain about not being able to win.
I agree. I think that right now, according to shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook, they have the Seahawks as the favorites, plus 950. After that, it kind of goes with the typical contenders. If you had to place a bet today on the 2027 Super Bowl winner, who are you taking?
The Jaguars.
Liam Cohen, year two?
Why not? I mean, obviously, I'm not trying to be biased here. So, why not Duval, right?
You think Trevor Lawrence is ever going to win a Super Bowl in his career?
Not a chance in hell.
You don't think he's going to turn things around?
No, I don't.
You have no faith in the Clemson legend?
He was good for when he had Hunter Renfro.
Oh my God,
Or
Renfro is such a dog.
Clemson Renfro was built different. I mean, when you have Nick Saban scared of you, clearly you've done something right.
Yeah, the fall of Clemson needs to be studied, and Dabo needs to wake up because the times are changing.
Dabo's a bum too.
I know. I think he easily could have been the guy after Nick Saban retired, but now it's clearly Kirby Smart. I mean, Cignetti, I think had a magical run. It's going to be interesting to see what he does in year three. But right now, Kirby Smart's just a dog. Like,
Did you see that the headset that Signetti wore got auctioned off today for 112 grand?
that's awesome.
Shout out Signetti, right?
Signetti's an absolute legend. So I did want to throw at you. These are shout out to ChatGPT. We got the top 10 most viewed a record-breaking season for the NFL. The viewership was up 10%, almost 19 million viewers per game. Absolutely insane. Out of these top 10 games, if the over-under is set at 3.5, are you going over or under for the Chiefs being in 10 of these? How many of 10 of these games?
Under.
Slightly over. Four. Four out of the top 10 are Chiefs. So we got number 10,
Did Chris
Seahawks
Paul?
and 49ers in week 18 with
Okay.
27.5 million. At number 9, we have Lions and Chiefs week 6, 27.4 million, around there. Then we have Bengals and Ravens on Thanksgiving night,
What?
28 mil. Then we
People
have,
really tuned in to watch Joe Flacco?
yeah, maybe this, I mean, maybe ChatGPT is like
Did you pull
feeding me
this list
garbage.
from like fucking Vanity Fair or like Temu or like,
Sheen.
yeah, Alibaba or some shit?
Number 7, Steelers Lions week 16. And then we have Cowboys Eagles, the kickoff game.
I mean, that makes sense.
Number 5, Chiefs Broncos week 11.
How?
They wanted to see if Mahomes can right the ship, and he clearly just sunk it. Week 4, Chiefs Bills, or week 9, I meant Chiefs Bills.
What
Then
the
we have
fuck?
Eagles Chiefs in week 2.
That makes
Packers
sense.
Lions Thanksgiving Day at number 2.
I think that's the most viewed Thanksgiving game of all time.
That and the Chiefs Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day were the top two.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that the NFL loves to take in as many viewers as they can, and they have Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving is the NFL's day to cash it in, and They've been trying to take Christmas away from the NBA. I think they kind of failed this year because I don't know. I just feel like Christmas Day is just all about hoops. So maybe they'll end up, taking it with Netflix and all that. But these were the top 10 most viewed games. But I did have a list of the top 10 most entertaining games. We got Lions Vikings week 17.
How do you measure that? What are you measuring entertaining by?
I think I just said like drama, stats, something like that. So
Okay. I just wasn't sure like if this was your list or you like somehow found a way to look that up.
yeah. So if some of these are like crazy, well, we can talk about each one kind of. So Lions Vikings, it says Minnesota secured a win and in a crucial NFC North matchup. Fair enough. Kind of the downfall of Dan Campbell. I feel
I
like
mean,
this
that
year,
eliminated them from the playoffs.
I really was into Dan Campbell like as he started to come on to his own as the Lions head coach, but I've kind of soured on just the over aggressive nature because they haven't had success. What are your thoughts on Dan Campbell?
He's a fucking clown. Why would I ever like Dan Campbell?
You don't like the 600 milligrams caffeine and just getting wired and going for it on every single fourth down?
I mean, it was cool for a season, like because no, we didn't really see that, and so somebody to change the status quo. No teams were ready for that. Now teams know that the Lions go for it every time, and it just gets old. It's diluted out. I'm telling you, these NFC North teams, excluding the Packers, they like that think, oh, like next season's our season. They have like two or three good seasons and they fade out into, into normality again. They regress to the mean. The Lions are fucking horrible. The Vikings are just, I mean, I don't even know if they're a football team. I mean, Minnesota, like as a
I'd rather
whole,
watch the Gophers, bro. Shout out to Coach Fleck, bro.
I would rather watch the Iowa Wolves than watch like any professional Minnesota team right now. Like the whole state of Minnesota is a fucking war zone. It's burning up in flames. Like we won't go into politics on the Brotherhood Ballad, but there's not one redeeming quality about the state of Minnesota right now. It's just gone to so shit. I mean, it's just I would rather live in like I would rather have been on like Normandy Beach during World War II than live in Minneapolis right now.
Another team that I think is just in the shitters, the Philadelphia Eagles. Them and the Bills week 17 and had them in that matchup. And then Saints Titans week 17. New Orleans wins a game featuring multiple lead changes and standout performances. Shout out to Tyler Shuck. I think the Saints found their guy. I really did like him coming out of Louisville. The question was not on his ability, but it was on the injury history. And if he can stay healthy, I think he could be their guy for the next 5, 10, 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, he's also kind of shitty, but sure, we'll go. I mean, I don't
I'm a
have
little
much.
biased. Shout out to Hamilton, Hamilton
Yeah,
alum.
I don't have much to say.
Is there any like is there any like guy in the NFL that went to your high school or that was like around your high schools, like rival? I know you said Caitlin Clark went to your rival high school, right?
Yeah, on the Packers, actually, there for 3 seasons there was somebody that was on the team that was like a third string tight end, um, behind oh my gosh, he's on the Chiefs now. He's behind Kelsey. I'm blanking on
Oh, Gray? Noah Gray? Or
no. Anyways, the person on the Packers, his name was Dominique Daphne. He went to the same high school as I did. And he was like a third string tight end for a few years.
hell yeah. Patriots Ravens week 16. Number 6 Ravens Steelers in week 18. Pittsburgh secured a 26-24 victory. Tyler Loop unfortunately was not able to cap off his rookie year on a high note. Top 5 now we have Rams Eagles week 3. Philadelphia rallied from a 19-point victory to win, featuring 2 blocked field goals and a defensive touchdown. Rams Eagles was pretty electric. Bears 49ers week 17. Fair enough. Fuck the Bears. And then a game that you were at, I believe, week 16 Packers Bears. Chicago ending their losing streak. And then top two, we got Ravens, Bills, week one, 41-40 shootout, Buffalo overcoming a victory. I kind of feel like that was the Ravens' immediate, just everything after week one, just nothing went right for the Ravens, kind of a year from hell. Do you see the Ravens winning with Lamar, or do you think it's
No.
kind of going to be a James Harden situation?
Can't believe they fired Harbaugh.
Out of out of these quarterbacks, who wins the Super Bowl first, unless you don't think any of them will win? Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Drake May, and Bo Nix. Who wins one first, or are none of them going to win one?
I think Bo Nix probably has the best chance, but respectfully, I don't think any of them are going to win one in the near future.
I could definitely see that, especially with the Broncos defense, how dominant they are. And if they are able to secure somebody in the first round this year, like, I mean, if they even if they traded up for like Caleb Downs or like they somehow
Trade it up. They'll be trading to a top five pick.
that would be insane. I would
Why?
totally,
Well, I mean, why would they even need Caleb Downs? They already have Pat Surtain.
I know. I'm just thinking of like a dominant. I mean, the linebacker group is exciting. They got
Be
some, I
better to
mean,
get D'Angelo Ponds. That's more realistic.
they need to get him like if they can get him in the second round, that would be huge. I mean, I don't know if they want to use a late first round pick on him, but who cares, bro? He's a dog. We can definitely get into that when we talk about the draft. Last but not least, I think it was kind of the game of the season. I mean, Rams Seahawks, week 16. Started the Seahawks just absolute dominant run where we had that, the 2 point conversion, all that good stuff. So that I feel like that was kind of the game that defined the whole season. What are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, I mean, it did define the whole season because the winner went home and the loser went to the Super Bowl, but it's hard to pick a game-defining season or a game that, overarched the whole season. Do you mean that game as a whole for the entire league was like a season-defining game
Oh,
or
the regular season one, the week 16.
Oh,
That one, not the
yeah.
playoff one, but I feel like that one kind of just flipped everything. Like it gave Seahawks home field. It gave them kind of momentum to just steamroll the rest of the way. Like the
Yeah, I think
dark
that's a
side
fair.
defense that they had was unreal.
Yeah, I think that's a fair statement.
I think it's one of the better defensive performances I've ever seen in my life. Drake May had pressure, like the four-man blitz that Collinsworth was talking about. They were just rushing four, and then they'd send Witherspoon was unreal. Like the blitzes he came off the edge were just, I mean, Drake May had zero time. He was also missing throws left and right. And like you said, Sam Darnold didn't even play that well. He was missing guys. Just kind of, I feel like he just kind of kept the car in neutral and just the defense kind of just carried him over the edge. Because I feel like Darnold, I'm glad he didn't win MVP because he really didn't do anything spectacular.
It's the worst Super Bowl I can remember watching.
Probably, yeah, I would say. Because even the Rams Patriots one, the one that didn't have a touchdown until what, the third or fourth quarter, at least you had like something happen at the end. Because did you see the stat that Drake May broke the record for most passing yards in a single quarter when he had like 235 in the fourth, all garbage time TD. That
This
pick was horrible. The one he threw, like he was just chucking it up, and they had 10 minutes left. It was like, what are you doing, bro?
He must have thought it was like field day or something outside. I don't know, like back in elementary school.
What would you give this season as a whole if you had to give it like a rating out of 10 or a grade in
A
terms of
D
like
minus.
entertainment? A minus?
No, D minus.
A D minus for the whole season?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
I could list off multiple reasons.
Make the case for D minus NFL season.
Well, we'll start from top to bottom. One, at the top, what's supposed to be the penultimate game of the season, the magnum opus of the season, it was fucking horrible. There were that like the Saints Titans game at the end of the season was more exciting than the Super Bowl. So that's reason one. Reason two, across the whole league, you had countless NFL stars being ripped out of their seasons due to season-ending injuries across the board. Um, three, Chris Collinsworth will not shut the fuck up about Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. In the game, like the first play of the game, a Seattle tight end ran a fucking basic like block and release, and he goes, "Well, that's the Travis Kelce special." No, you dumb fuck. That's been around since football's been around. Like what? I mean, I just,
Tony
uh,
Gonzalez was doing that in the 90s.
dude, like they were doing that in World War II on the like on the battlefield, running a block and release. We're talking about Travis Kelce. Like, come on. The regular season games were, for the most part, pretty shit overall. Like
The
the holiday,
international games were horrible too.
I fucking hate the idea of international games. Um, I, like it just, what else? It was kind of lackluster in the regular season. Um. There wasn't a lot of structure to it. It lacked entertaining games overall. The Christmas game sucked. The international game sucked. The Black Friday game meant nothing. The only exciting games this season were the Thanksgiving Day games, and then like Steelers versus Ravens. That was an exciting game.
I feel
Um,
like the wild card wasn't too bad.
yeah, well, I mean, right, the wild card games weren't bad, but it just was like kind of a mess season. There was no crazy breakout seasons to write home about. There wasn't any record-defying performances. It just was like kind of a season. Like obviously it sucks that well, actually we don't even get 7 hours of commercial-free end zone or red zone anymore. Those greedy fuckers. Um, but yeah, I mean it does suck that the NFL is over. But then again, like at the same time, I'm just like, I mean, like, it just there wasn't. It just was kind of like a mess season. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that you kind of hit the nail on the head. The thing I'll remember from this season is just a strange year of the quarterback dominance. I mean, we had a well seasoned veteran in Matthew Stafford having a really stellar season,
Yeah,
and
I guess shout out Stafford for winning the MVP.
yeah, I mean, he had like his wife and his all of his daughters at the game, which was really cool, and they were able to watch their dad win MVP, which is huge for his family, and Puka just is an absolute dog. He was absolutely plastered last night. I saw a video that was going around. And I mean, like you mentioned, just all the injuries. I mean, San Francisco has to figure out that radioactive thing because we can't have C-Mac getting injured, George Kittle ruining his legs. I'm surprised Brock Purdy hasn't, knock on wood, gotten any serious injury. Because have you heard about that radioactivity, all that, like the thing that's going on? They have a facility that's has like something, and it allegedly is affecting all their tendons and like all the ligament. It
What the
causes
hell is
ligament
it in
damage.
Chernobyl?
Yeah, it's basically like Chernobyl across the street from Candlestick.
I mean, are we surprised San Francisco's a fucking drug-riddled piece of shit city? Meth heads and fucking needles everywhere, bro. The government gives you free meth needles in fucking San Francisco. I mean, are we surprised it's radioactive?
Oh, that was one of the funniest stories to come out. What
One
was
of the worst
the
fucking cities in the United States.
I know is we got San Francisco in the west and Minneapolis in the north, and
It's
fucking
two fucking war zones.
New York City in the east just being a Gotham.
Yeah, it's Gotham and it's fucking Whoville and Minneapolis. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. And San Francisco's a bunch of drug addicts.
What would you give the Packer season a grade?
Next,
Ah, fair enough. Who do you want them to get in the draft? That's a better question.
D'Angelo Pods. Keyshawn Nixon is a fucking piece of shit. He really deserves to be like abolished from
Should be disowned.
Wisconsin,
Just get him out of.
disowned, sent to the fucking gulag is where he belongs. That motherfucker is one of the most inconsistent secondary players in all of NFL. He's short, he's mediocre. His man defense is like watching you and I drunk at your bachelor party run around like a bunch of fucking idiots with like headless chickens. Um, what else? Um, I mean, I don't have one good thing to say about Keyshawn Nixon. I think most of Packer Nation would agree with that. Um, and Matt LaFleur is a fucking spineless coward too. Um, there's just, I mean, I mean, I know we only have 8 minutes left, but I could use that 8 minutes on one person, and his fucking name is Brandon McManus.
He needs to.
And Rich Bisaccia, our stupid, dumb fucking special teams coordinator. I don't know how he still has a job. I don't know how Keyshawn Nixon still has a job. And I don't know how Brandon McManus still has a fucking job. All three of those players should go to um, they should be sent to Guantanamo Bay and never be allowed back.
I
They
mean,
are
yeah,
fucking
McManus was good for y'all like in 2024. He was 20 of 21 from field goal, and this year the six misses. I mean, the ones were very costly, so he needs to
the,
go. He's
the
past his.
wild card misses. Dude, we were still up. We still had I don't remember the score at halftime of the wild card game, but Matt LaFleur is a fucking bitch because that third quarter was a fucking joke. The Bears played them. I thought the Bears played themselves out of that game in the third quarter. Caleb Williams threw like two picks in that third quarter, and they just made costly errors on fourth downs on multiple times. And no, Matt LaFleur's stupid fucking ass continues to call, you know, halfback draws up the middle. The whole fucking stadium and the whole city of Chicago and the whole state of Illinois and all 50 fucking states know what's coming.
Do y'all still have Lucas Haversick on your roster?
I don't know why he hasn't been kicking for us.
He was perfect on the year. He was one of
He
Arizona's
set the
best kickers
Packers
ever.
he set the Packers franchise record for the longest field goal, and he just got sent back to student teaching. Or I just it just is insane. Plus, Brandon McManus caught charges like Justin Tucker, so I mean, it's just like we're really gonna I mean, like I'm not trying to make a joke out of this, but I mean, would I be surprised if he was on the files? Probably not. Like he
Shout out to
seems like
Robert
that type of
Kraft.
guy.
Fuck Robert Kraft.
Yeah, and fuck Jay-Z too. Um, if you were in the files or on the list, you fucking burn in hell, respectfully, if you like touching underage women or men. But we'll leave it at that for the file shit. But if you support that, fucking burn in hell.
What would you give Matthew Golden a grade for his rookie season?
Well, it's hard to give him a grade specifically because the offense, like LaFleur and our OC, kind of didn't really let him like do his thing. So I can't really give him a grade. I mean, he scored finally in the wild card game, which is dope to see his first touchdown. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, for the production he had for the times he was targeted, I don't know. I mean, it felt like a decent season, but the Packers did the same shit to Devontae Adams his rookie year. I mean, they underused. I mean, it's the first time we drafted a wide receiver in the first round in 2+ decades, and you let him just fucking tap dance and fucking ballerina shit in the locker room and do nothing in the field.
Shout out to T Mac, offensive rookie
Yeah,
of the year.
winning offensive rookie of the year, I mean, go Arizona.
Facts. I mean, what a unreal rookie class in terms of just just what happened with T Mac. Everybody was like, "Oh, I don't know. I mean, he's a tall receiver. They don't really turn out too well." Come on, it's T Mac.
Him
He's
and Christian Watson give me those like sometimes I dream about those two on the same team and I kind of wake up feeling some type of way and I sit there and think like, man, we really could have had T-Mac.
Do you think Ty Simpson in a Steelers jersey would be ideal?
No, they don't need fucking four quarterbacks. Rodgers is coming back for another year because of McCarthy. It's already been said basically.
I saw Ty Simpson to the Steelers and I got a little excited, but at the same time,
Why? He would be on the practice squad.
it would be Rodgers, I guess Rudolph,
Rudolph,
Howard,
Howard.
and then Simpson. He could learn a lot from Rodgers, that's for sure, but he might
He
not
would
see the
learn
field
shit.
for
There's
five
two other
years.
quarterbacks that are getting all of his time.
Yeah, I think the Steelers could definitely pick somebody up that would contribute. I think this wide receiver class is really deep, and this edge rushing class is scary. I mean, you got
Yeah,
Bain,
Jacob
Mesidor.
Rodriguez.
David Bailey. You got freaking, I mean, Jacob Rodriguez balled out in the Senior Bowl. Shout out to him. There's so much. I can't wait for the draft content. It's going to be flowing like the Niagara Falls because we're just going to have
Gonna
it
be
rolling.
flowing like us last weekend at the Rumble, the Rombo Rumble.
Shout out to, what is it? Sirocco?
Shout out Ciroc. 1 second here. Or it's not Ciroc. That's fucking Diddy's alcohol. Fuck no.
Oh,
It's
fuck that. Shout out to
Sincoro.
Travis Scott.
It's right here. Shout out Sincoro, not Ciroc.
Shout out Sincora, baby.
Yeah. We don't
Jack Boy's
support
doing this Matt Mac.
we don't support Ciroc.
Nah. Hove is H to the out. Fuck
H to the O to the U to the T, motherfucker. That dude belongs in the same place as a lot of those other motherfuckers.
that.
I mean, you can't deny the blueprint was good, but man, it does not uh overshadow touching little kids.
I would say I mean, biggest loser this season has to be the Chiefs. It has to be, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're
Biggest winner,
fine.
Matt Stafford, maybe, or
Biggest
Rodgers
biggest
even
winner?
for older quarterbacks, maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
Stafford and Rodgers
I
balling
would
out.
consider Mike Vrabel one of the bigger winners. I mean, he coached his team to his, listen, we all know how easy their schedule was, but nonetheless, right? He still coached those games and they got they got all those wins
You
all the
can
way to
only
the
play
Super
the
Bowl.
games that you're dealt, straight up. So, yeah,
So,
I would say
I
Vrabel, biggest winner, biggest loser, Chiefs.
I mean, he went from winning what 3 or 4 games to winning 13 or 14 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So,
Went from 4-13 to 17-4, technically,
yeah.
including the postseason, which
Yeah.
is pretty damn good job. It looks really, really bad on Gerard Mayo's part, being one of the worst Patriot coaches of all time. Last
I
second thoughts on this season before we close the chapter of the 2025 NFL season.
I can't. I am just so unbelievably happy that it's finally fucking over. All the torture, all the pain. The Chiefs suck, which is huge for the brand. It's huge for the NFL. We don't have to listen to Chris Collinsworth fucking do tricks on it to Patrick Mahomes next season. Hopefully not. Uh, Overall, it was a pretty shit season. Shout out T-Mac. Uh, Hopefully, Arizona legend Lucas Haversick gets more notice. Um, yeah,
I I'm gonna say right now the Seahawks will not repeat.
no,
That's my final thoughts. They will not repeat next season.
they will not.
Thanks for joining. Draft content coming soon.
Yes, sir.